Good morning, loves. Welcome to today's class. Today we are going to do an intermediate flow to activate the energy within. So really focusing on just constant movement to activate all the energy channels, wake up the body, as well as stretch and strengthen the body. So we'll begin as always in a comfortable seat, spine tall, crown of the head reaching toward the sky. And we'll gently close the eyes as a cue to go within. We'll inhale the shoulders up to the ears, bringing them back down and around, allowing them to fall into their sockets. And we'll just take a moment to arrive to the present moment, to the here and the now on your mat today. We can do this by bringing our awareness and our focus to our breath. So just observing the inhales and the exhales and how the breath naturally flows in and out through the nose. The inhales gracefully meeting the exhales gently meeting the inhales, without force, without control, just naturally with effort and ease. And today it is the breath that will guide us through our movement, through our flow today. So like the breath, we too can move with grace and ease without force. And we can flow from one position to the next, gracefully flowing naturally. So always remembering to reconnect to your breath and allow it to guide you through your movement today. We'll gently open the eyes and begin. Beginning in cat-cow today, knees are underneath the hips, wrists under the shoulders. We'll spread the fingers wide on the mat. On the inhale, we'll look up, drop the shoulders from the ears, tilt the tailbone up. On the exhale, gently rounding through the spine as we tuck chin into the chest. Again, inhale, coming forward, cow pose. On the exhale, gently rounding through the spine, tucking chin into chest. Taking a few more rounds at the pace of your own breath. Option to close the eyes, making it a moving meditation by bringing awareness within. So just following the breath through your movement, through your flow. Practicing at your own pace and honoring your body where it's at. Two more full rounds of cat-cow. And slowly pausing in the center. From here, we'll bring the heels together, knees apart. Shift the weight back for child's pose. We'll reach the fingertips long, spreading the fingers, forehead comes down to the mat. We'll take a deep breath in through the nose. On the exhale, bringing the arms all the way to the right-hand side. Inhale brings you back through center. Exhale, other side. One more each side, inhaling through center. Exhale, arms come to the right. Inhale through center. Exhale, arms come to the left. We'll inhale through center. From here, hips are shifted over the heels. On the inhale, we're going to come forward in a clockwise circle. Exhale, hips come back over the heels. So inhale to shift the weight forward. Exhale, shifting the hips back. So taking a few more inhales and exhales as we loosen up the hips. Going in the other direction. So counterclockwise, we inhale forward, exhale. Inhale and exhale. Two more rounds here. And finding stillness in the center. From here, we're going to plant the hands shoulder-width distance apart, tucking the back toes. We're going to straighten through the legs, finding our first downward facing dog. Hands are shoulder-width apart, feet are hip-width distance apart. We actively press the chest through the shoulders, tucking chin slightly in toward the chest. And taking a breath here as we set the foundation. On the inhale, we're going to come onto the toes, rounding forward, plank pose. On the exhale, shifting weight back, downward facing dog. Inhale, coming up onto toes, plank pose. On the exhale, we shift back. 2 more times, inhaling forward. Exhale. This time, inhale forward. On exhale, we're going to lower ourselves down to the mat. Hands will come by our sides, palms facing down. On the inhale, we'll lift the chest. On the exhale, opposite cheek meets the mat. Inhale, lifting chest and arms. Exhale, opposite cheek meets the mat. Inhale, lifting chest, arms, and legs. Exhale. Again, inhale, lifting chest, arms, and legs, this time for a hold. Option to bend the knees in toward the body, grabbing the ankles. We'll press the ankles into the feet, further stretching and opening through the shoulders, through the spine. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, slowly releasing, arms are going to come just in front of us for a Sphinx pose. So hands are planted, forearms planted on the inhale. We're going to press into the forearms, dropping the shoulders from the ears, looking up. We'll plant the tops of our feet into the mat. From here on the inhale, we're going to lift the hips slowly. On the exhale, coming back. Inhaling here at center. On the exhale, lifting hips up. Inhale, coming back into Sphinx pose. Exhale, we gently lift the hips. Inhale, Sphinx pose. Exhale, gently lifting the hips. From here, slowly lowering. Arms stay planted. We're going to tuck the back toes. On the inhale, we're going to lift the hips, walking the feet a little bit closer to the body, finding dolphin pose. We'll inhale here at center. On the exhale, deeply bending the knees toward the mat. Inhale to straighten the legs. Exhale, bending the knees. 2 more times. Inhale to straighten. Exhale to bend. Inhale to straighten. Exhale to bend, pausing here. From here, dropping the knees, we'll walk the arms back, coming onto the palms of the hands, tucking back toes, downward facing dog. On the inhale, stepping to the top of the mat. We inhale halfway with a flat back. On the exhale, we fold. On the inhale, we rise. Exhale, hands come to the heart. 3 half sun salutations. On the inhale, we rise, reaching up. Exhale, diving forward. Inhale, halfway, flat back. On the exhale, we fold. On the inhale, we rise. Exhale, hands come to the heart. 2 more at the pace of your own breath. Option to close the eyes, bringing awareness within. After your last one, we'll inhale, exhale, hands to the heart, keeping the eyes closed for a moment. We'll gently open the eyes on the inhale, reaching up. On the exhale, we dive forward into a forward fold, pausing here. We'll gently tuck the neck in toward the chest, releasing the arms, allowing the body to drape toward the ground. We'll plant the left fingertips or palm of the hand into the mat, in between both feet. On the inhale, we're going to reach the right arm up toward the sky. On the exhale, we dive forward. Inhale, opposite arm lifts. Exhale. Again, inhale to lift and twist. Exhale to come forward. Last one here. Inhale to lift and twist. Exhale, diving forward. We'll gently bend the knees, coming up 1 vertebrae at a time. Inhale, hands above the head. Exhale, hands come down to the heart. On the inhale, reaching up. Exhale, diving forward. Inhale, halfway, flat back. On the exhale, we take a seat. So setting the foundation of chair pose, feet are hip width distance apart. We sit back, tail, spine is in neutral. We inhale, arms up to the ears, really reaching through the fingertips, activating through the arms. From here, we'll float the arms back. Again, activating through the arms, pressing through the fingertips. On the inhale, we're going to stand up, reach up. On the exhale, coming back into chair pose. Chair pose. 2 more times. Pausing here, chair pose. Arms are behind, arms activated. We'll take a deep breath in here. On the exhale, straightening the legs, we dive forward. Inhale, halfway, flat back. On the exhale, we fold, planting hands, sending legs back. Flow, pause, or rest, meeting in downward dog. From here, we'll inhale the right leg high. On the exhale, bringing the knee into the nose. Inhale, sending the leg back. On the exhale, we plant the foot, warrior 1. Deep bend in the front knee, back foot is at a 45-degree angle. We'll inhale, reaching forward with the right and the left arm. Coming through center, dropping shoulders from the ears, finding warrior 1. Keeping the deep bend in the front knee, we'll take the right hands, grab the left wrist, and reach toward the right hand side. So stretching toward the right. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, coming through center, warrior 1, releasing the hands. From here, we'll inhale, opening up through the chest. On the exhale, diving forward, hands come above the head. Pausing here for a round of breath. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, slowly releasing the arms and coming up through center, warrior 1. From here, pivoting the back toes forward so that hips and feet are squared forward. From here, inhale, knee comes up to the chest, marching pose. On the exhale, we shift the weight back, warrior 3. Holding here. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, sending leg back, warrior 1. We'll take a deep inhale here at center. On the exhale, hands frame the foot. We send the leg back. Flow, pause, or rest between the sides. Meeting in downward dog. On the inhale, we lift the left leg high. On the exhale, bringing knee into the nose. Inhale to send the leg back. On the exhale, landing warrior 1 on the other side. So gently coming up through center, deep bend in the front knee. Back foot is at a 45-degree angle. We reach forward with the right arm and the left arm coming through center, dropping the shoulders from the ears. So balancing weight between both feet and feeling the strength in the pose. From here, left hands will come around the right wrist. From here, we're going to stretch. So pull the wrist to the left-hand side, getting a stretch through the side body, keeping the deep bend in the front knee. Take a deep inhale here. On the exhale, coming through center, arms release. Pausing here, we'll inhale, hands come behind, opening up through the chest. On the exhale, diving forward, hands come above the head. Humble warrior. Holding for a breath at the bottom. On the next inhale, releasing the arms, coming up through center. Exhale, warrior 1. From here, pivoting back toes so that everything is squared facing forward. We'll press off the back toes. Inhale, reaching arms up, reaching the right knee toward the chest. Foot is flexed. On the exhale, shifting back into warrior 3. So arms can be forward, arms can be back, arms can be at heart center. Just finding your point of gaze, your drishti, focusing on that point and finding balance as we hold. We'll inhale here on the exhale, sending leg back, warrior 1. Inhaling here at center. On the exhale, hands frame the foot. We send the leg back, flow, pause, or rest. Again, meeting in downward dog. Pausing here for a moment, connecting to the foundation and strength of the pose. On the inhale, right leg lifts high. On the exhale, bringing knee to nose. Inhale, sending leg back. On the exhale, foot comes forward, warrior two. So the back foot spins. We inhale, coming through center, deep bend in the front knee. From here, we'll inhale the arms, shoulders up to the ears. Exhale, setting that foundation of the pose. Again, making sure that weight is balanced between both feet. On the inhale, we're going to straighten the front leg, hands meet above the head. On the exhale, bending back, warrior two. Again, inhale, straightening. Exhale. 2 more times. And pausing here in warrior two for a round of breath. On the next inhale, we'll inhale here at center. On the exhale, reaching forward, elbow comes down, side angle. Inhale floats us back up, warrior two. On the exhale, flipping palms, exalted warrior. Inhale, coming through center, warrior two. One more time with a hold. Inhale, we reach forward, side angle, pausing here. Holding, continuing to breathe, continuing the flow of energy and oxygen with your breath. One more round of breath here. On the exhale, floating back through center. Inhaling warrior two. On the exhale, flipping palm, exalted warrior. Pausing here. Continuing to breathe. From here, straightening through the front leg, reaching back just a little bit farther, deepening the stretch. Inhaling here. On the exhale, coming warrior two. From here, flipping so that we are in a wide-legged stance. We'll inhale, hands to the hips. On the exhale, coming down with a flat spine, hands come to the ground, we tuck the chin into the chest. So a wide-legged forward fold. Pausing here for a moment. On the inhale, hands walk all the way to the right-hand side. Pausing here, checking in with self. And if it's in your practice today, we're going to take a deep bend with the right knee, half squat, left toes point up toward the sky. Option to stay here, fingertips on the ground, or on the inhale, reach hands to the heart. Pausing here and being gentle with yourself and where you're at today, and then option to release the arms. So finding balance, finding focus, continuing to breathe, continuing that flow. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, hands frame the foot. We send the hips back up and we walk to the other side. So hands come all the way to the left-hand side. Again, checking in with body. If it's in your practice, deeply bending the knee, toes point up toward the sky. Half squat. On the inhale, hands come to the heart. Pausing here, checking in, continuing to breathe. On the exhale, option to release the arms in whatever way or fashion you are feeling today. Just challenging your balance. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, hands frame the foot. We shift the hips back up, pausing for a moment at center. From here, we'll gently micro bend the knees. Hands come to the thighs. We'll inhale, coming up through center with a flat back, warrior two. We'll take a deep inhale here. On the exhale, hands frame the foot. We send the leg back. Flow, pause, or rest between the sides. Meeting in downward facing dog. And pausing here for a round of breath. On the inhale, lifting the left leg high. Exhale, knee comes into the nose. Inhale, sending the leg back. On the exhale, we land warrior two on the other side. So again, deep bend in that front knee. Back foot is parallel to the back edge of the mat. We'll inhale, shoulders up to the ears. And release, allowing them to fall into their sockets. So setting the foundation of the pose before beginning movement, making sure weight is balanced between the legs. From here, on the inhale, we're going to straighten front leg, hands meet above the head. On the exhale, bending back, warrior two. Again, inhale to reach. Exhale. 2 more times. Pausing here. We'll inhale here at center. On the exhale, reaching forward, elbow comes down, side angle. Inhale, coming up through center. On the exhale, flipping the palms, reaching back, exalted warrior. Inhale, coming through center. On the exhale, reaching forward, elbow comes down, side angle, pausing here. So holding here, continuing to breathe, feeling that expansion through the side body, expansion of the physical body, the heart, and the mind. We inhale, taking us back through center. On the exhale, flipping the palm, exalted warrior. Pausing here, holding here, but keeping the energy flowing through your breath. So continuing to breathe, continuing to activate all the energy channels in the body. From here, straightening through the front leg, reaching back just a little bit farther. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, bending back, warrior two. From here, again, we're going to flip so that we're in a wide-legged stance, but from here, we're going to take heels in, toes out. We'll deeply bend through the knees, finding goddess pose. From here, we're going to inhale, reaching up, five-pointed star. On the exhale, we bend through the knees, goddess pose. Inhale to reach. Exhale. 2 more times. On this last one, pausing here, taking whatever variation of goddess arms you're feeling today. From here, option to hold here. Otherwise, we're going to lift the heels coming onto the toes just to further activate the pose, build further strength, and challenge yourself. Again, continuing the flow with your breath as we hold. 2 more rounds of breath here. On the exhale, heels lower, warrior two. We'll inhale here at center. On the exhale, hands come down to frame the foot. We send the leg back, flow, pause, or rest, meeting in a child's pose. Shifting weight back over the heels, arms reach, forehead comes down to the mat. We'll take a deep breath in through the nose, release with a sigh. 1 more deep breath in through the nose. Release with a sigh. And just again, observing the breath, tapping in to the guidance of the breath in this moment. On the inhale, we're coming back into downward dog. We'll inhale the right leg high. On the exhale, bringing it forward, crescent lunge. So pausing here in crescent lunge, hands come to the hips, deep bend in that front knee. On the inhale, reaching arms up, dropping the shoulders from the ears. Pausing here. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, hands frame the foot. We send the leg back. Flow, pause, or rest. Meeting back in downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts high. On the exhale, bringing it forward, coming up, hands to the hips, crescent lunge. From here, inhale, reaching arms, dropping shoulders from the ears, looking up. We'll take a deep breath in here. On the exhale, hands frame the foot. We send the leg back, flow, pause, or rest. From downward dog, stepping to the top of our mat. Inhale, halfway. On the exhale, we fold. On the inhale, we rise. Exhale, hands come to the heart. From here, a balancing pose. We're going to inhale the right knee up to the chest. Option to stay here, or second option is to bring the hands, clasping them underneath the bottom of the foot. On the inhale, option to straighten through the leg, pausing here. Next step is to take peace fingers around the big toe. Inhale, opening up, holding here. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, we release, going on to the other side. So inhaling, left knee, pausing here, checking in with self. Next option is to clasp the fingers below the foot. This may be your full expression today. Otherwise, we'll inhale, straightening through the legs, spine remains tall. Then we take the peace fingers around the toe, inhale to open up. Continuing to breathe here. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, slowly releasing top of the mat, we inhale to rise. Exhale, diving forward. Inhale, halfway flat back. On the exhale, we fold, sending legs back. Last opportunity for a flow. From downward dog, we'll bend the knees coming onto a seat. From here, we will tuck the right leg in, left leg extends. We'll inhale, left arm comes parallel, right arm comes up and over. Pausing here for a round of breath, feeling the stretch through the lower back, the side body, and then going into gate flow. So from here on the inhale, right hand plants behind. We inhale, lifting hips, reaching for the back of the room. On the exhale, coming back forward, side angle. Again, inhale to lift and reach, gate pose. On the exhale, coming back, side angle. 2 more times. Last one here. And we'll pause and hold here. So just activating all of the muscles of the body, continuing to breathe as we hold. We'll take a deep breath in here. On the exhale, we slowly lower and we'll switch sides. So tucking the left knee in, right leg extends, right forearm comes parallel onto the floor. We inhale, left arm up and over. Really opening up through the chest, reaching through the fingertips, getting a deep side stretch, and going into our gate flow. On the inhale, left hand comes behind. We lift hips, reaching back. On the exhale, lowering, coming back into our side stretch. Inhale, we reach and lift. Exhale, side stretch. 2 more times. Last one here. Holding here, really reaching for the back. Gaze follows the extended arm. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, we slowly lower. Legs come in front of us. Feet are flexed. Pausing here, hands by our sides. So straight spine, abdominals activated. On the inhale, reaching up. On the exhale, we twist to the right. Inhale, reaching up through center. Exhale, we twist to the left. Inhaling through center, this time on the exhale, diving forward, hands come down, tucking chin into chest. So you can use your hands to pull you deeper into the pose, grabbing feet or ankles or calves, knowing that wherever you land is perfect for today. And taking a round of breath here. On the inhale, gently walking yourself up. We'll bend the right knee and just take it over the left leg. We'll inhale, right arm comes behind. Inhaling, left arm up. Exhale, we twist, pressing elbow into the knee, looking deeply over the back shoulder. So ending today on a spinal twist, bringing equilibrium and balance back to the body, back to the nervous system. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, coming back through center, switching sides. So bending left knee, taking it across the body. Left arm comes behind. We inhale, right arm up. On the exhale, we press and twist. So an active twist, really pressing elbow into knee, looking over the shoulder, bringing out through the spine. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, coming back to center, coming into a seated position. On the inhale, we'll take shoulders up to the ears, bringing them back down and around. Again, inhale, shoulders up, back and down. 2 in the other direction, inhaling back, forward and down. We inhale back, forward and down. And from here, gently closing the eyes, planting the palms on our laps, facing down. in a gesture of grounding. So taking these final moments to pause, to connect with breath, and connect with your internal vibration within, noticing how your vibration has been elevated through connecting mind, body, breath, and movement on your mat today. If you're ever feeling stagnant or slow or sluggish, meet yourself on your mat, connect with breath, and move your body in a way that feels good and nourishes mind, body, and heart. Namaste. Thank you all for joining. I hope you have a beautiful day, and I will see you all tomorrow.